What's up, guys, and welcome back to another anime reaction to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Brotherhood. Alright? I'm gonna get the whole thing eventually. Just wait. I'm gonna come out with all the L's. I mean, I got it ready. Alchemist Brotherhood. Was that good enough, guys? If it wasn't good enough, tell me. Episodes 10 and 11. Oh, damn. I'm gonna keep that in. I don't care. So, I mean, we it was clear. The episodes before were really clear. So we're just gonna get into it, dude. I have nothing to say. Alphonse is being dumbass. That's it. That's it. And we're gonna go hop into it. And Scar.
The power of one man doesn't amount to much.
I think.
But however little strength I'm capable of, I'll do everything humanly possible to protect the people I love.
Ooh, he's like a salamander glove thing.
And in turn, they'll protect the ones they love. It seems like the least we tiny humans can do for each other.
Sounds like a pyramid scheme. There's just one thing. If you hope to eventually protect everyone, then you'll have to figure out a way to stand at the top of the pyramid.
I can only imagine how good it must feel up there, Hughes. Although, I'll never be able to find out without all the support I can get. There's no doubt about that.
You're not very subtle, you know. You've got my support, but you could have just asked me. It ought to be fun to watch, though. And maybe your naive idealism might actually do some good.
Oh, he got something against him.
Colonel.
What does
Colonel,
Roy got against the Bradster?
there is an open bunk in the barracks if you need a nap.
I'm fine. I still need to organize and pack up all of my paperwork before we transfer to Central. I haven't had much time for sleep.
It looked like you were in the middle of a pretty vivid dream there.
Not really. It was just an old memory.
Oh, it has this thing. Oh, oh shit! I wasn't ready for that, dude.
Well, the last thing I remember was
that,
this
that
guy
is what he
kicking
looks
me.
like.
It's odd that he let you live. And what about this sacrifice and these other armored souls?
Not to mention the Ouroboros tattoos and the transmutation circle.
Ouroboros
Dr.
tattoos.
Marco claims
That's
that they were using the
Ouroboros?
Philosopher's
Alright.
Stones in Ishval.
Every clue we have to work with seems to lead to its own mystery.
Not much we can do about that, though. Any answers we might have found are under a ton of rubble back in the lab.
They are talking about some seriously crazy stuff in there.
You've heard the old cliche about how curiosity killed the cat, right? Well, it's true.
Pardon me, Lieutenant.
Yeah,
I'm looking
lieutenants.
for Edward Elric, the Full Metal Alchemist.
Sure. This is his...
I'll run
It's
a
probably
search and see
Bradley.
if I can find some priors on anyone with an Ouroboros
Bradster?
tattoo.
Mind Fuhrer?
Very good. And while you do that, I'll continue looking into the research team that was working with Dr. Marco in Ishval. Sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
Sir Bradley, Your Excellency.
Calm down, gentlemen. This is just an informal visit.
Yes, sir. But may I please ask the occasion, sir?
This young man. Heard you're injured. I thought a nice melon might cheer you up.
Nice.
Guess.
I understand you've been checking up on some of the senior staff. Is this true, Major Armstrong?
Yes, sir, but, how did you know I was...
You should know that nothing gets past me, Major.
Ooh.
And now you, my revered Full Metal Alchemist. Tell me what you know about the Philosopher's Stone. And I hope for your sake that you don't know too much.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
I'm only kidding.
Are you sure?
There's no reason for you to be so uptight.
Huh?
I know that there's been some suspicious activity within the military lately, and I believe it's necessary for something to be done about it.
Oh, that's just,
A list of the research team assigned to study the Philosopher's Stone. Every person listed in this document has been reported missing. They all vanished several days before the fifth laboratory collapsed. It seems the enemy is always one step ahead of us. Even with my vast network of informants, I have no way to determine how far our ranks have been infiltrated. The most we know about them is that they know a lot about
Oh, does he have 5 stars on his
In that
shoulders?
case, this is proving much more dangerous than we imagined.
There's a 4.
Major
Aww.
Armstrong, Lieutenant Colonel Hughes, Elric Brothers. You've all proven yourselves to be men of a trustworthy character. From this point forward, I'm giving you the direct order to forget this matter and all that it concerns.
Oh.
At this time, suspicion is our strongest line of offense, and our only form of defense is discretion. Do not trust anyone. Keep this to yourselves at all costs. However, when I deem the time is right to confront the enemy, I expect you to be prepared to join me in the effort.
Oh yeah, bro.
Where is he? Has Führer Bradley been through here?
Gotta go. Damn bodyguard thinks he's my shadow. You see, I've snuck away to get a few minutes of privacy. Well, farewell for now.
Does Roy have 3 on his?
Hey, Ed! What the? What's going on? Did I miss something?
Not really. Just a tornado passing by.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. But I did go and buy the train tickets you asked for.
Thanks. Just in time.
you sure are a man on the move, aren't you? Your wounds haven't even healed completely.
Yeah, well, 2 days of sick people and hospital food is enough for me, thanks.
And where are you heading off to this time? What's in Doublet?
Well, with the way things have gone lately, Al and I decided we should go back and visit our old teacher.
I think I'm too scared, brother. There's no way she's not gonna kill us.
Look, don't you chicken out on me now. I'm scared too, okay?
What exactly does this person teach?
It appears you have a rather lengthy journey ahead of you.
That's
How
really
far
funny.
is Doublet?
Well, let's see. There it is. All the way down here.
What is it?
That! Right there! Right before Doublet! It's the holy land of automail engineering! It's Rush Valley! We have to go! We have to go! We have to go! You have to take me!
Yeah, whatever. I'll have to take you anyway.
Well, somebody has to pay for my travel fare!
And why does it have to be me?
Come on, brother. What's the big deal? It's on our way.
Only if you want to, Al.
I've got to call and tell Grandma.
She'll make you a fine wife someday.
Don't start that again!
I would rather talk about my wife anyway.
That's
It's time for bye-bye. Daddy's got to go to work now.
Daddy, come home early today, okay?
Well, I can try, but Daddy has a bunch of important work that needs to be done. But I promise I'll do it as fast as possible.
Oh.
All right, don't be late now.
Well, Miss Rockbell, I probably won't see you again before your train leaves, but it's been fun. Oh, and tell the boys I said goodbye.
Thanks, Mr. Hughes. I really appreciate your hospitality.
You just make sure to come visit us anytime you're in Central, okay? Our home is your home, too. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye, hon.
Right.
Work hard, Daddy. Bye-bye.
You be safe out there. So why is it suddenly so important that you guys see your teacher?
Well, there are a couple of reasons. For starters, I'm a little tired of getting my ass kicked.
Yes!
Is this some kind
Yes!
of teacher? Why don't you just quit fighting?
Let's
Oh,
fucking
that's
go!
nice.
I've been
But
asking
sorry,
for this.
it's not as simple as that, okay? This isn't only about our fighting. Our core needs a little work, too. Right, Al?
Exactly.
Yep.
We feel like seeing our teacher will help us grow and make us stronger
We're
on the
getting
inside.
fucking bodied
Yeah,
by
we're
these
gonna
fucking
need as much
Ouroboros.
strength as we can get.
What's reason 2?
Let's fucking go!
To see what she can tell us about the Philosopher's Stone.
And to ask her about the truth within the truth. We haven't gotten any closer to figuring
Is there
it
an
out.
eye within
It
the
seems our teacher
eye?
knows something about it.
Is that a thing?
Let's hope she at least gives us a chance to ask her.
I
You
hope
should
there's
be
an
more
eye
worried
within the
about
eye,
explaining
man.
your
That's
appearance to
crazy.
her, Al. Considering... She's gonna kill us when she finds out what happened!
It would have been nice to at least have had a girlfriend before I died.
Maybe you guys should get a new teacher.
Riots in Lior.
Yes, it's apparently in
Ooh.
response to that sham religion
Big
that
nose.
was preying on the townspeople. They finally realized they were being suckered.
Yeah, Ishval and Lior. The East has been a real hotbed, huh?
I'm afraid it's not just the East. There have been reports of uprisings in the North and West as
We're
well.
dead.
The bodies are piling up all over.
Oh shit.
The government's gonna have a hard time keeping control at this rate.
Colonel Hughes, is something wrong?
I'll be in the archive room.
I think something is wrong.
Lior. These endless uprisings. The Philosopher's Stone. Human sacrifices. And the outright genocide of the Ishvalan people. This means, how could this even happen? And who could have orchestrated something as terrible as this? I've got to tell the Fuhrer right away.
Hello, Lieutenant Colonel. It's nice to meet you. Well, actually, hello really isn't the word I'm looking for.
FullMetal Alchemist.
Maze? Maze!
Cool tattoo you got there.
Those are your last words. Wouldn't you rather scream?
Maze? What? What's going on?
Damn it.
You didn't get her. I refuse. It's not that easy.
Damn it. That's exactly how I feel.
Wait.
Oh my, you're back again already. Who gets to hear about your daughter this time? Lieutenant Colonel, you're bleeding.
It's nothing. I need a private line.
Help me!
I have to tell him. Sorry. Forget I was here.
But
What the?
Good evening, Eastern Command.
I need you to connect me to Colonel Mustang right away.
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to connect from an outside line.
You are speaking to Lieutenant Colonel Hughes, and this is a matter of life and death.
Can I have your code, please?
What? Are you trying to waste time? It's Uncle, Sugar, Oliver, then
No, it's her.
0, 0.
Your code was verified. Please hold while I connect you.
Okay,
Will
thank
you
God.
hurry? It's an emergency!
No. No. What?
I need to ask you to put down the receiver. Please, sir.
What?
Go on. Just hang it up.
You look just like... But you're not. Who the hell are you, lady?
I'm Second Lieutenant Ross, sir. You've lost too much.
Oh,
Drop
she
the act
shapeshifted.
already. You're not Second Lieutenant Ross. She has a mole under her left eye.
Yep.
You're observant. I can't believe I forgot.
Yeah, shapeshifter.
There, how do I look now?
This is not happening. Please tell me I'm hallucinating or something.
You really are a smart man, Lieutenant Colonel. Did you ever think that'd be the cause of your death?
Come on, have a heart, will ya? I've got a wife and daughter waiting for me. So the last thing I'm gonna do is die on them.
No.
You look surprised.
What the hell are you?
No, dude.
Colonel Hughes on hold for you. He claims it's urgent.
Of course he does. Put him through. Look, Hughes,
Come on,
time for
man.
daughter stories. Hey, Hughes. Hughes, you okay? Hughes!
You humans don't make any sense to me. You throw away your lives for nothing.
Gracia, I'm so sorry. Alicia. Remember, Daddy loves you. I'm sorry.
What the oh!
Oh man, this is hands down the best apple pie ever.
Isn't
This
it
is
though?
episode
Mrs. Hughes is a
fucking
really excellent cook.
10.
Put it mildly.
11?
Not to mention that
What?
quiche she made for us
11?
is also pretty
Ah!
Yeah, I actually wrote the quiche down on
10?
the list of things
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna eat
10?
when I have a mouth again.
Dude, who
Well, she
does
made
that
me
in
ready.
10
So
episodes?
when you're back to normal, I'll make it for you.
Awesome, thanks!
I had such a good time staying with
To
them.
somebody you like?
Yeah,
Ah.
but Hughes is obnoxious. He doesn't know when to shut up, and he spoils his daughter rotten.
He did come by your hospital room a lot to talk to you.
Every damn day.
I should
He
have
always
here
made it
for
a point to come and keep me company. And it didn't matter when. He'd even blow off work.
We should figure out some way to thank him next time we're there.
Yeah, we should.
Can't take him no more, dog. Fuck, man.
Mommy, why are they putting all that dirt on Daddy?
They're burying him, dear.
But if Daddy gets buried, then you won't be able to do all his work.
Alicia.
Daddy said he has a bunch of work he needs to do. No! Stop it! Stop putting dirt on him! Daddy!
Fucking Hughes, man.
Promoted to Brigadier General. Just for dying in the
Why didn't he just make the call there?
You're supposed to be helping me work my way up through the ranks. You got it all backwards. You damn crazy fool.
Colonel.
Why didn't he just make the call? At his office?
There's a side of me that's desperately trying to crack the theories of human transportation right now. I think I understand what drove those boys when they tried to bring back their mother.
Are you all right, Colonel?
Yeah, I'm fine. Except, it's a terrible day for rain.
Oh, yes, it's the meme! Yes!
Yes, it is.
It's crying. It's raining.
Oh, so it is.
Yep, it's.
Why don't we head back? It's getting chilly out here.
No!
He said he'd be in the archive room,
Fuck,
and then he just
man.
left. But he had
Goddamn
this
memes.
look, like he realized something terrible.
So he must have been attacked in here.
Looks like it. He left a trail of blood and runs all the way down the hall. Apparently, he was heading straight to the phone room.
He was hurt, and he said he needed to call someone. But then, he just walked out instead. He didn't even dial a number.
Yeah, why?
Obviously picked up on something big. He was gonna call from the office. But something occurred to him, and he used an outside line. The code that he gave the operator is only supposed to be used for military emergencies. So what was it? What the hell was he trying to tell me?
Colonel, I found Major Armstrong, as you asked me to.
We have a strong lead on some potential suspects in the murder of Lieutenant Colonel Hughes.
Then why aren't you hunting them down right now?
We're confident that we know who committed the crime, but we're unsure of their identities.
That doesn't make sense, Major. Clarify for me.
Please.
I'm afraid I cannot.
I'm telling you to explain as your commanding officer. You're disobeying a direct order, Major.
I cannot tell you.
Fair enough. I apologize for my tone. You're dismissed.
Sir,
What?
Actually, sir, there is another matter I've neglected to mention. The Elric brothers were recently here. They only departed a couple of days ago.
They were here in Central?
Yes, sir, for a number of days.
And did they manage to find whatever they were looking for?
No, sir. That would be rather difficult as they are pursuing a legend.
Is that so? Well, thanks for your help.
So, I guess he wasn't as helpful to us as we had hoped.
But not a waste of our time. He was more helpful than he meant to be. He said that they had a strong lead, singular tense, on a few suspects, multiple suspects. Which leads me to believe they suspect a group is responsible. And his obstinate refusal to talk, even though I ordered him to, can only mean there's gotta be an officer above me that's ordered him to keep quiet. Most likely someone of senior ranking. The last clue was that he happened to mention the Elric brothers. They were researching the Philosopher's Stone.
I hate to say it, but it sounds like there might be some kind of conspiracy going on here. But how does it all tie together?
That's the big question. But Hughes, I'd say he deserves an answer. Once I'm transferred to Central, I'm gonna start shaking things up until I find one.
Doesn't sound like you to mix your public and personal concerns.
There's no difference between the
He
two.
needs it!
I will become the Fuhrer.
We need
of the
vengeance!
country, and I will take vengeance for Hughes. I will do these things because I have to do them. I'm going after the senior staff. Are you with me, Lieutenant?
Do you even have to ask?
Ride or die. We put our Hughes! We gotta take him down! Ah. Yeah, that sucks, dude. It was fucking raining in here, dude. Oh, wait. Let's just see. Nothing, nothing. Alright, guys. Next episode.
Alchemy, the science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter.
Don't give me that right now.
Lieutenant Colonel Hughes.
Don't give me that right now. Oh shit, dude. She's fucking. Yep. She's legit.
Most recent Gods model.
Nutting all over the place.
Such a thing with my very own eyes.
Welcome to the holy land of automail. This place is bustling.
For sure.
Remind me again why we let ourselves get dragged out into this heat to look at a bunch of automail? We should have dropped Winry off at the station and headed straight to Dublin.
Hey kid, come back here a sec. I've never seen an automail model quite like this before. It really is unusual. Everyone take a look.
Oh.
Hey, stop that!
Hey. Oh no.
Personal space, quit it! No, don't do that!
Don't be so rude. They just want a closer look.
Up here, Winry!
Jeez. This is why I steer clear of automail engineers.
Dickhead.
Something wrong, Ed?
You taking my shit.
Come on.
What did you lose?
Only the thing that proves I'm a state alchemist. My silver watch. Gone.
It sounds like you guys had a run-in with Panina.
Panina?
A pickpocket around here who likes to target tourists.
Do you know how I can track down this Panina girl? She took something important.
Let's see, where is she again? I know what might jog my memory. Hey, but we're gonna have just one more look at that automail. The automail shop run by an engineer named Dominic.
We ain't play no games out here, dog. Yeah, we need that.
Apparently, this guy lives deep in the mountains because he can find the highest quality ore way out here. Are you absolutely sure we're going in the right direction? Because those engineers could have tricked us.
What are you complaining about? This is all your fault for dragging us that stupid automail down in the first place.
My fault? You're the one who was dumb enough to let his watch get stolen!
Oh, really?
Hey, you guys.
What now?
Could that be her?
Yeah, she is running. Man, it would be that one. I fucking knew it. bitch, start running. What the hell? That's so dope. You just make pathways. Like, you really fucking really think you can get out. Come on, dude.
I'd like my watch back.
That was awesome. How'd you do that, mister?
I'm an alchemist. Want more?
She's still though.
Wow, so cool.
We need to upgrade ourselves already, man! I'm so tired, dude. Man, look.
I've been waiting for you.
They're making you look stupid. Oh, ow! Savage bird cage. Oh, you made
Nicely done,
a
Al.
silver bird cage. Wow.
Now, why don't you hand it over? My watch.
I don't know, like.
Come on, you can't be too surprised. You've seen the town, haven't you?
That's dope.
Oh, and
Oh.
my other leg's got a 1.5-inch cannon. What do you think of that?
That's sick.
Come back.
No way.
She's
Why
so
don't we
sick.
see if you can catch me? Well, now, how do you like that? That wasn't so hard.
Wow.
Nice work, Winry. Now don't let her get away.
No way I'm letting her go.
Wait.
Not quite yet, anyway. Not until I've had a closer look at that automail.
Of course.
Oh, hello there, Panina. Friend of yours? Not really.
Yeah, those are sick attachments though.
I have never seen craftsmanship like this before. It has an advanced suspension, and when you look at this balance, the design of
She's
this piece
nutting.
is truly a work of
So, oh my god.
Do you think we could have a talk about my
She's
watch?
nutting so hard.
Use, brother.
The work you've done is simply fantastic. You're a wonderful engineer.
Oh no, don't look at me, miss. I wasn't the one who made them.
I am.
You.
This arm seems a bit heavy.
Yes, I guess it is.
You want to be more careful not to strain your outfit, E. That could be the reason why his growth is stunted.
Hey, shut up! Wait, are you telling me if my automail was lighter, I'd grow taller than this?
It is a possibility.
Whoa, brother, you're...
Why is it only his legs?
Next to me, you guys sure look small.
Right. Settles it. Mr. Dominic? I beg you, make me your apprentice.
Yeah.
Not a chance, girl.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd like more time to consider the idea?
No need. I don't take on apprentices.
Why not?
I understand, but maybe you can take time out of your busy schedule to teach her how to make automail to make me taller.
Can it, you little flea?
Oh.
Sorry about that. My old man can be pretty stubborn.
A little flea. A little flea. Called me a flea.
You called me a flea. So sad.
Excuse me.
Oh no, dude. Don't give me attention with characters, dude. They're just gonna die. No.
Go right ahead.
I love his face, man. I love Al's little comic face. Oh, detail. Let's go. Can they see that through alchemy?
Yeah, we were inside Mom's tummy like this once upon a time, too.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Water busting?
Whenever it pours down like this, my stumps always get achy.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened?
I was in a train accident when I was a kid. It killed my parents. I wound up losing both my legs in the wreck. I couldn't even walk anymore, and I had nowhere to go. It felt like my entire world had come crashing down. That's when I met Mr. Dominic, and everything changed completely.
Damn, she even in a wheelchair?
You look like the most miserable, pathetic girl in the entire world. Nothing annoys me more than mopers like you.
He said I had eyes like a dead person, probably not far off. I'm sure I really did look miserable.
So, without anyone ever asking my opinion, I was outfitted with automail legs. The surgery and rehabilitation were painful, by far the hardest thing I've ever done. But then, soon enough, I was back up on 2 legs and I was so happy. All thanks to him. Mr. Dominic. I owe him everything. I'm gonna pay him back somehow, even if it takes me my whole life. Of course, he's never willing to take any money from me. That makes it a bit more difficult. That's why you're
Don't say that. That's a death flag.
You're so grateful to him. You should clean up your act and stop picking pockets. Mr. Dominic gave you these legs out of a selfless act of goodwill. So if you really want to pay him back, use that act as an example. Instead of stealing trinkets from hapless tourists, stand strong on those 2 legs that he made for you. Stand up and get to work.
You feel me? Let's go, Winry.
Dominic would respect you more for doing that than for stealing. Probably. You know what? You're right. From now on, I'll work honestly to pay him back myself.
No one's ever told me that before.
I should probably give this thing back. Hey, what? Uh-oh. I think I may have broken it or something. Can't get it to open. Let me see. No, don't worry. It wasn't you. It's been sealed up using alchemy. Why would he do that? I think I have a pretty good idea why. Something's in here he's too embarrassed to let anyone see.
Why does she have the goldfish thing? The thing that they use for goldfish at the festivals. Like, oh.
Don't forget October 3rd, year 11. A date?
Here, you should give this back to Ed.
What is it, Winry?
Nothing.
Oh.
I'm going to ask Mr. Dominic to apprentice me again.
Oh, she got the feels struck in her. She's like, oh my god, you remembered.
What's wrong?
The bay.
The bay?
The bay. The bay.
A bay is a type of horse. What about it?
The baby's coming! The baby's coming!
Yeah, the water broke.
In a storm like this, we can't get her to the hospital in town. I'll fetch the doctor myself.
Oh, what a savage.
Hop will be right back with the doctor. Just hang on a little longer for me, okay?
There's no hanging on here. It'll come whenever it's ready to.
What's the matter, hon? Huh? Sorry, one more time? I couldn't hear that.
I said it's coming!
What do we do? The doctor's not here!
Winry? Oh. She'll step it up.
Just going to have to do it.
Let's get it.
Have to do what?
Deliver it.
So you've seen a baby being delivered before?
Nope.
No, I haven't. But we don't have any other options here.
Let's go ahead and let's get it.
Everyone's help. We are going to do this. Ed and Al, go and get me some boiling water.
Sure, Winry.
Panina, go find some
They really have to put in this filler shit, though. I mean, it's
it's
necessary to get the apprenticeship. I get
we
it.
have some in the storeroom.
I get it.
Oh, and some ice chips. We'll put them by Miss Satara's bedside.
You need the ice chips. Let it be known. You need the ice chips.
Are we sure your friend can handle this?
Winry comes from a family of doctors. She grew up reading medical textbooks instead of
Yeah,
books
that's
like
true.
most
Parents were
kids her
doctors.
That's all well and good, but it isn't exactly the same as a medical degree.
It's clear that she at least vaguely remembers some of it.
Some of it?
What about you, buddy?
Right now, the only choice we have is to defer to her knowledge and the sheer force of her nerve.
Boiling water, disinfectant, towels. And what else was there? Remember it now.
Winry, you can do this.
Sure. You got it.
We can do this way outside. The baby's coming. What do we do?
Brother.
Now, when it really counts, I can't do anything.
It's a fucking baby.
I know we're not big.
How long is this doctor taking?
Maybe
Come
he
on,
could help us.
Dominic.
This once.
I don't even see the doctor on the back. He's like, I couldn't find it.
Brother.
What?
Oh, that blood. I can't do it anymore.
I mean, obviously, it
What's
worked.
going on? Hey.
It's all swaddled up. Yep. All happy. Feel light. Yeah. No cutie.
It's a baby! Hooray! Awesome! It's a real life baby! Awesome! Awesome, awesome, awesome!
Really? Awesome? That's all you can think of to describe this?
How else should I describe it? This is the birth of a new life. Alchemists have worked for centuries and we're still not able to do that. A person creating another person.
You've got to be kidding me. Now you're lumping in alchemy with the miracle of birth?
An occupational hazard. It's just the way I think. Besides, whatever you say, it really is awesome. People are awesome. All right, the baby's born and everything's good.
Dude, I can't. This is totally somebody I know. It's so funny. It is so funny.
It's humiliating to be carried by a boy who's smaller than I am.
I could easily drop you, you know.
Ed,
What is it?
I saw it. The engraving that's inside your pocket watch. Ow, ow, ow! That really hurt!
You forced it open?
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
You idiot.
Yeah.
That you couldn't stand.
I haven't shown that to anybody, not even Al.
But why not, Ed?
It's private. An admonition to myself. I hate to admit how weak I am. That I had to give what happened that day substance and then carry it around with me as a reminder.
Oh, that's why you fucked up?
Winry, why are you doing that? What are you crying for?
Oh, that's the day they burned it?
Well, there's no turning back for us now, brother.
I see.
What are you crying for, Winry?
You two won't cry. Someone else should do it for you, don't you think?
Don't be an idiot. We should get back to Risenbull. You've been gone a long time. Granny must be lonesome
Oh yeah,
without
dude.
you.
If Granny dies, I'm pissed!
I'm not leaving.
Why?
Seeing your resolve inspired me. I want to do more, Ed. I can't just commit halfway.
Don't do anything. There's no need to get more involved.
Yes, there is. I want to hone my skills so I'll be able to make you the finest quality automail prosthetics.
Let's go,
That way
Winry.
you can continue your journey knowing you're as strong as you can be.
Ride or die.
I'm going to try again.
That's what I'm saying,
Mr.
dude.
Dominic to make me his apprentice.
He really needs some blasters in that bitch, like an extendo. Like, what? We need that.
Winry, Mr. Ritos
We
said
need
he
a
wanted to
blammer.
talk to you for... What's up? Is there something wrong?
Like I want a
No,
sniper
don't worry, it's nothing. I'll be right there, okay?
or like a fucking 12 gauge.
Why'd you go and do that?
Quit whining, you dirty pickpocket, and give me my watch back right now!
Did you have to hit me with your right arm?
I can hit you again with my left if you'd prefer!
Hello there, I'm your granddad. What a cutie.
That's sure a character.
Mother and baby both look perfectly healthy. It seems like the delivery was handled expertly.
Why does he have walrus
Even
teeth?
adults can't take this in a childbirth.
Oh no, we did what we had to, that's all.
We are truly in your debt. What you did was amazing. Especially you, young lady.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yup. Let me be your apprentice, motherfucker.
Oh my goodness, now you're gonna make me blush.
Maybe you could make an exception and take on an apprentice?
One has nothing to do with the other. I don't take on apprentices, and that's that. But if that's what your heart's set on, I can recommend you to an accomplished engineer at the base of the mountain.
Pardon me, would it be okay if I came by and watched you work sometimes?
I won't stop you from coming once in a while to see my grandchild. Same goes for the tomboy.
Move it out! We gotta hurry!
Please.
If we miss this
Who the
train,
fuck were
there's
the
not
other two?
another one for 3 days!
Now you two be careful!
You too, Winry!
Yeah, please be good.
Thank you. And don't forget to call Granny and keep her posted.
Oh, please, like you're really one to talk, Ed!
And make sure to steal that old man's technique so you'll have something even better for me the next time I see you, okay?
Well, that's it, they're gone. They'll be back.
Okay, thank God she didn't say it. Alright. That was good. So, fuck! Man? You ready to kill Maze? I did not know that's where the meme came from, man. I'm so upset. Why couldn't... man. It wouldn't have had any meaning if it wasn't somebody cool. Why? I just said, man. I was liking Maze, man. I was like, dude, he's pretty cool. I like him. He's funny. And then you just kill his ass. Oh. If only. Why didn't he just call from the fucking? Why didn't he just call from his office, bro? Why didn't he do it? Anybody explain? If it's a spoiler, don't explain. Just let me be stupid right now. But oh my, fuck that shit. And then they come with this. I guess this filler had to happen because Winry needs a power up too. You can't have. Once I saw that fucking gun in the leg and the blade, I was like, yo, we need to get some of that. We need upgrades, Winry. So yeah, that's good. That's good for them. We're getting an all-around team power boost, so that's pretty fucking good. I've been waiting for this power boost, bro. They've been getting their shit shafted every fucking time. Like, you can beat the small niggas, but that's expected. If you can't beat the Ouroboros, the tattoo, how you gonna avenge my guy? I expect Roy to snap Ouroboros into little pieces. Man, fuck that. Man. Alright, man. They did him dirty, man. Whatever, man. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Man. Man.